This guy started a gummy bear company in a Stanford dorm room in 2023. 32 months later, Unilever just acquired it for $1.2 billion. Fastest billion-dollar exit in DTC history. Faster than Rode, faster than Liquid IV. His name is Chad Janis and the brand is Grunz. And this wasn't luck. Chad was a venture capitalist at Summer Partners. He sat on the boards of Chubbies, Brooklinen, and Dr. Squatch. He watched the entire DTC playbook from the investor seat for years and then ran it for himself. Fast forward just a few years later. $300 million in annualized revenue by month 24, profitable by month 14, and over 1 million customers with 6,300 retail doors and 80% daily usages. Today, I'm breaking down the entire Grunz playbook, product positioning, unit economics, ad strategy, distribution, and the retention strategy that made this brand worth $1.2 billion. There's a formula here, and most brands are getting almost every piece of it wrong. So Chad didn't invent a new ingredient. He solved the one problem the entire supplement industry ignored: adherence. People buy greens powder, use them for 2 weeks, and then they sit in the cabinet for the next 6 months. The biggest barrier to supplements isn't cost or awareness, it's that people don't actually take them. So he put 60 plus ingredients into a gummy bear, 30 plus organic fruits and vegetables, 21 vitamins and minerals, and 6 grams of prebiotic fiber, all in a daily pack you actually look forward to eating. That's the positioning. Grunz wasn't the first green supplement. AG1 already owned that for a decade, but Grunz was the first greens gummy. Different slot in the customer's mind. You don't win nowadays by being better, you win by being different. When you tell customers you're better, they get defensive. When you tell them you're different, they want to know why. That's the difference between a $1.2 billion exit and being another brand in a very crowded market. But positioning alone doesn't build a billion-dollar company. The economics have to work. Chad ran Grunz with a minimum 3x LTV to CAC ratio from day one. The subscription is roughly $60 to $80 per month, and 80% of customers use it daily. 95% take it at least 4 to 6 times per week. When customers use the product every day, they don't churn. When they don't churn, the LTV compounds. Drew Fallon from Iris Finance put it best: without a 3x LTV to CAC, Grunz could never have scaled like this, and there's zero chance Unilever buys them without the unit economics being there. Now, scaling a 3x LTV to CAC means you're not profitable on the first purchase. This is why Grunz raised $50 million. They needed capital to fund that dip. But eventually, when enough cohorts have been around long enough, those cohorts flip from red to green. The repeat revenue starts paying for new customer acquisition. That's compounding, and that's when enterprise value goes through the roof. Most supplement brands run ads like a guessing game. Test 50 creatives a week, hope something sticks, fight creative fatigue constantly. Grunz did something different. One hero product, multiple narratives. Same gummy, but different stories for different people. Busy parents who don't have the time to cook balanced meals. Fitness enthusiasts who want to recover and have high levels of energy. Wellness beginners overwhelmed by the supplement aisle. GLP-1 users who need fiber. Each ad speaks to a different avatar, but it's all the same product. Their CMO has been clear: consistency first, clever tactics second. And because the positioning is so strong, the ads don't even have to work as hard. When people understand why a product exists, the product sells itself, and the ads are just the megaphone. The product is also inherently shareable. It's a gummy bear in a branded sachet. People bring it to run clubs, to the office, to the beach. Word of mouth by design. Distribution was DTC first, retail second. And a year before the exit, Grunz wasn't in a single store. By acquisition, they were in 6,300 doors. Target, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Sprouts, but they proved the business online first. The DTC channel validated the product and the economics. Retail was just the gravy. And here's the brand play. Grunz had aura the whole time. Chad and his team were incredibly selective about what they shared. They announced $100 million, $300 million, and key raises. That's it. Everyone thought Grunz was the hottest brand in the room at all times. Celebrity endorsements, a Dr. Seuss Grinch Punch licensing deal, a Olipop Strawberry Vanilla collab. Every move calculated to keep Grunz in the conversation and create urgency. Now, if you're an e-commerce brand and you want to build the kind of retention system that makes your unit economics actually work, book a call using the first link below. We've generated over $300 million in online sales for our clients and handle everything from email and SMS infrastructure to campaigns that constantly drive revenue, with results like over $1.3 million in attributed revenue in just 30 days for one brand. Everyone's focused on their ads and the retail expansion, but Unilever didn't pay $1.2 billion for some meta ads and a meta ad account. They paid for the customer base, the subscription engine, and the retention system, and most importantly, that email list. Over 1 million customers, majority on a recurring subscription with 80% daily usage, 85,000 plus 5 5-star reviews, and every single one of them gave Grunz their email. That list is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Subscriptions are their backbone. 52% off for subscribers versus full price one time, free shipping for subscribers only. They make it so obvious of which choice for you to choose. And the 80% daily usage keeps churn low and LTV high. Seasonal and limited drops. Raspberry lemonade in summer, green apple in fall, Grinch punch for the holidays, Olipop strawberry vanilla right now. That's 3 purposes. 1, acquires new customers through novelty and scarcity. Grunz found through surveys that some first-time buyers specifically tried the product because of a limited flavor. 2, an engaged lapsed subscriber who's been on the same flavor for 2 years. And 3, create urgency that drives action. And how do they announce every drop? Email and SMS. 0 ad cost. This is the email and SMS lifecycle. Step 1, capture an email through a pop-up or some sort of landing page or retail sampling. Step 2, the welcome flow converts them. Educational, social proof, and of course that 52% off subscription offer. Turn the email into a paying subscriber fast. Step 3, campaign calendars, keep them engaged, seasonal drops, new flavors, brand collabs, and of course health content. And step 4, automated flows handle the rest. So post-purchase reinforcement, cross-sells for Grunz kids, replenishment reminders, win-back sequences for churned subscribers. Step 5, referral amplifies word of mouth. The product is shareable by design, so referral flows and ambassador programs compound that. And here's an example of all the different types of products that they had throughout their entire ecosystem, even prior to being acquired. So every new product is a campaign moment for the existing email list. More products equal more revenue from the same subscribers. This is exactly the system we build at Nest Marketing. The pop-up captures subscribers, the welcome flow converts, the campaigns retain, and the flows upsell, cross-sell, and win back on autopilot. The acquisition engine gets customers in the door, but the retention system is what makes them stay, compound, and creates the enterprise value that justifies that $1.2 billion check. That's the full Grunz playbook. Positioning that created a new category, unit economics built on a 3x LTV to CAC ratio, and a creative strategy running multiple narratives for one hero product. DTC was their first distribution that validated before retail scaled, and a retention machine that was built on subscriptions, seasonal drops, and email lists of over 1 million paying customers. That's not luck, that is a very well formulated formula. And you don't need to be the next Grunz to use it. Whether you're doing 50K a month, 100K a month, or $5 million a month, the system is the same. Capture the subscriber, convert them, and retain them, upsell them, win them back. If you want to see how we were able to build this for one of our clients and generate over $1.3 million in just 30 days, watch this video next. Thank you. See you there.